Messi. Caicedo. And it's Van Dijk. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, nice touch. And Caicedo. He's having a pop! Oh, what has happened here? Caught offside that time. Akanji. 30 minutes gone. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
And it's Caicedo. Odegaard! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top drawer. And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Odegaard. Threads one in. So much time and space. There's the shot! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Boca Juniors heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Son Heung-min. Mbappe. Tries from distance. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has to go back here. He'll try from distance. Always going over the top.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga. And here's Lewandowski. He's in a good position here. Shapes to shoot! It goes to show he is human after all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Gibbs-White. And that brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Everyone, please.
Boca Juniors sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. The second period is underway. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Camavinga, oh, great! Mbappe finds himself offside. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking to play him in. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Boca Juniors find a position of real strength now. Now that's well seen too. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away, and it takes a shot! Oh, good finish! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Boca Juniors are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Boca Juniors with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And they've got a throw. Lewandowski being hunted in packs.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Boca Juniors can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Sangare. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! Sells can clear it away. Oh, that's a key interception. Sangare. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Odegaard. And here's Camavinga. Tries to dink it through. Can he finish? And he couldn't keep it down.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's in on goal. Lewandowski! impressive strike.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Gibbs White. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's only too happy to take that back. Ødegaard. Pass somewhat off target. Nottingham can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Number 21. Coming on to replace him is number 14.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Lewandowski. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And that's in. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Boca Juniors, after 82 minutes, is number 9, Eduardo Camavinga.
Boca Juniors are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Gibbs White. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Wood. Caicedo. And it's Camavinga. Great vision. Mbappe. Tries a shot! Now that was quite some save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Tries one from range. Superb from Ødegaard. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Anderson. Williams. And he's there to make the challenge. Great defending, strong and determined.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And that is out of play. And he was quick to react. Sangare. Now it's Wood. Searching pass he's played there. Nicely worked. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 22, Kylian Mbappe.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Awani coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Igor Jesus. Coming on the field is
Always
number
goal
9,
side. Oh,
Awani.
just on the finish! No, it's wide. And that interception... So that's it. It is all over. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Lewandowski on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the Italians are known for producing outstanding attacking midfielders, and this guy, Zaniolo, certainly fits the bill. Very technically astute, despite being an imposing figure, often deployed as a deep line forward or out wide. He's more than capable in either role.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Jimenez has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Knocks it into space. It's Lewandowski! That is terrific from Lewandowski! About as smooth as it gets. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Número 21.
Boca Juniors, breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shoots! It's a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's on it. Mbappe! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! Big chance! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Boca Juniors with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's really well cleared. Here's a shot! Messi! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Messi. Messi.
Boca Juniors find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his...
And the shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do...
And the shot! Played into space. Mbappe is onto this. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ezibue. For Zaniolo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked it up out wide. And the finish! Oh, good finish! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Convertido en el minuto 26. Número 22.
Boca Juniors are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Ezibue. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, that's a key interception. That'll be a throw-in. Turns back here, probably the best option. Jimenez tries to pass it through. Can he finish? Well taken goal. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. Oh, he shapes to shoot! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's got away. Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Chance, surely! And a neat finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Searching pass he's played there. Shot a goal! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Boca Juniors have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. And it's Ødegaard. Aims beyond the defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's having a shot! And that's in! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Messi wins the duel this time. And this is Lewandowski. And it's Lewandowski! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
And that is all they have time for. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in the second half?
Boca Juniors have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. We're on the move again. Mbappe demonstrating his defensive quality there. Not the most accurate pass. Corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Udinese are looking to go forward now. He's having a pop! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, denied at the last.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Boca Juniors get their 4th corner. He's there to head it! And that has faded wide. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Camavinga gets across and deals with it. He's had a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Camavinga probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Impressive jump! Cavasele. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
He came in hard, very hard. Ødegaard. Now it's Lewandowski. Can he get it through? It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Tries from a long way out. And here's Lewandowski. Tries one from range. Oh, terrific save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. He's played it long. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's rather hopeful.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he latch onto this? He has found a way through. Looking to play him in. That looks a cracking ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Crunching tackle. Eklenkamp. Pass somewhat off target. And it's made its way to him. That is good alertness. Pressing high and with purpose. Kamara, and he's managed to get free. And he whips it in. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga tries from distance. He's put it wide.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And that has left him in a heap. Caicedo. Ødegaard, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Just 5 minutes left.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Cambio.
Kabasele. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! And there's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Kabasele. There will be 4 extra minutes. Son Heung-min. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ødegaard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Mbappe, very much... Boca Juniors get ready for another crack at the big
Hello,
prize.
everybody, and
Will
welcome
they
to
get the win they
today's
need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Messi. Caicedo. Now Odegaard. Oh, he's having a go! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Odegaard. Now it's Oyarzabal. And Dijk does well to get it back. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So
He's having a shot! That's a fair try, but just off target.
that is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Caicedo. And it's Kane. And here's Lewandowski. Tries a shot! He's got away with one there. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Messi. Now it's Odegaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mechela. Caicedo. And it's Camavinga. Odegaard. He's having a pop! Perilously close. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Caicedo. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Manchester really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Camavinga. He's gone for goal. Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Odegaard to Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Over to the right flank. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Lewandowski. Caicedo does well not to be outdone there. Mechela. Odegaard. He's having a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee's given a throw. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Jimenez. The ball's gone astray. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Di Lorenzo. Caicedo. Messi. And it's Camavinga. He has a great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Boca Juniors with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
He's going wide left. Camavinga. Tries one from range. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lewandowski, really...
That's it, 45 minutes up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So we're underway for the second half.
Boca Juniors are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Odegaard. This looks... He's had a shot! And a neat finish! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Robert Lewandowski.
Boca Juniors have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Backward it goes. Robertson. Mikel Oyarzabal. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Lewandowski, played out to the left flank. Lewandowski. And a chance! It's anyone's ball now. Messi with a definite foul there. And it's Robertson. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Lewandowski. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Mbappe! Kane! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Pass is just off target. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Boca Juniors are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it.
Oh, that's ambitious. And the ball's come loose here.
They've been denied a chance to develop.
Shot a goal! It's loose, in he goes again. They want to be quick to recover this. Lewandowski is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Played out towards the right wing.
Manchester seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That's sent.
Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Harry Kane!
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Caicedo. Mechela. Odegaard. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Odegaard. Number 6, coming on the field. Number 44, Fagioli. Number 17.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And this is Lewandowski. And it's Lewandowski. Caicedo. And it's Robertson. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
There will be 3
Now it's
minutes added
Oyarthabam.
time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's intervened well there. That's a good ball out wide. Ødegaard, who's set up 1 goal so far. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Boca Juniors, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Lewandowski, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Boca Juniors definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans
And we
make
come
their
to
way
you
home,
now
so
with a
must
quick
we.
request for
Good evening
support
to you.
for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it.
Paris Saint-Germain, Boca Juniors.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Boca Juniors must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Kane. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's Kane! Goal! Boca Juniors! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Vêtu d'un t-shirt jaune, attend ses parents au secrétariat du club. Ses parents sont priés de se faire connaître auprès d'un stadier.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action.
It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to...
Just about within shooting range.
An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, he's hit it well enough from...
And he's let fly. And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Played out towards the right wing. Son Heung-min scooting forward. Rosier makes the interception.
Referee's given a throw.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. Udemir might just make this. Now it's Mbappe. Tries from distance. Caicedo. Chance! It's loose. An audacious attempt.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Udemir is onto this. That's going to go a long way. And it's Galan. Galan got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Lewandowski. Camavinga. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that's going up front in a hurry. Akanji cuts it out. So it is still 0-0. Out towards the flank. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. He's having a shot! And how good was that? Oh, it really is is a finish of the highest order. And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Boca Juniors. Marcó en el minuto 31 el dorsal 22.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Messi. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Showing great feet there. Plenty to aim at here. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Boca Juniors have their second corner now. And this is Lewandowski, and that was nowhere near his best. Pamplona are looking to go forward now. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And they're quick to get it back. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Boca Juniors definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Boca Juniors can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And we get things going again. Boca Juniors currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Now it's Son Heung-min. He came in hard, very hard. Well timed, excellent interception. Now he's off and running. Lewandowski. This looks shoots! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Minuto 51, el dorsal 22.
Boca Juniors are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now.
He's had a shot!
He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Driving on and making good progress. Can he get it through?
Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Cross in. And that was very necessary. Now it's Budimir. Pinches it off him.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Boca Juniors clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
Camavinga! Sensational from Camavinga! He's got himself an absolute peach. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pressing high and with purpose. Now, can he find a finish? It's a threat.
And a chance! And it's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He is through here. Oh, shooting chance!
No, that's just wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable
Mbappe!
here.
Can he finish? And no mistake. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
En el minuto 72, el dorsal 21.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Budimir. Good ball, good take. Now it's Budimir. Searching pass he's played there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14 será reemplazado por el dorsal 16.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And he's got away from it. He's come in hard. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him.
Getting up there! And that's a sharp finish.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
El dorsal 21.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his...
And the finish! And yes, it's there!
It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just
Decent chance!
loose ball now.
Good chance here! It's hit the crossbar!
Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Just 5 minutes left. Rosier. And that's another good win of the ball. And he's managed to get free. Drills one in.
Takes a shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Habrá 6 minutos.
Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. And here's Mbappe. Clipped into space.
Shapes to shoot! Well taken goal.
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Gol del Boca Juniors.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Lewandowski does well not to be outdone there. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through, and he shoots! He's put it wide. And that's that. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Lewandowski, very much the man of the moment, his boots at their twinkling best. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Se ha encontrado a un niño rubio de unos 4 años que viste camiseta verde y lleva una mochila roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su madre que acuda a recogerlo a la puerta.